What do you think of this? A pink Suzuki Alto. Now, before you ask, that is not my car, it is my mother's. My daily runabout has decided it's going to break down on me finally. So I'm now on a search for a new daily runabout. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comment sections. I'm thinking something German, maybe BMW, that's reliable. So let me know your thoughts. So yeah, the topic of this video is that weather up there. As you can see, it is extremely sunny in England, which is extremely rare. So I thought I would take my Audi R8 out for a change. Now, I don't think I've actually made a video on this for my YouTube channel since I bought it. But here it is, absolutely still clean and mint. Oh, my quad bike. I keep forgetting. Every time I come here, I actually have a road legal quad bike as well. But I keep forgetting to start this thing up. I genuinely haven't started this in about a year and a half. But there she is, Audi R8 V10. Now, since I bought this, I have fitted a straight through exhaust on it. And I'm not joking you. It is now the loudest R8 V10 in the entire country. So as you can see here, this has got the carbon edition with the carbon side blades as well. This also needs a clean. So yeah, I will let you know what it sounds like. Hi everyone, so the plan was to take my R8 down to London and do some filming and meeting some BD members, but I've had to cut that short, so I will save that episode for another video. Now, I've just come off the phone to my programmer and he has let me know that the Binary Destroyer 7.0 is finally being programmed and built. The Binary Destroyer 7.0. I never thought I would ever get there. I mean, when did I start the Binary Destroyer company off? In 2016, I think it was, in my own bedroom, programming, you know, doing my own little kind of programming, came up with the indicator, and then people kind of followed along, and then now we have over 14,000 members in around 79 different countries and over 3,000 VIP members. I think we actually are the largest UK binary and forex online company. The largest in the UK, something I'm very proud of. So yes, every single year we like to update the Binary Destroyer, so kind of refresh strategies, kind of have a revamp of everything to see, you know, on ways we can improve it. Now, I would like to say a massive thank you to all the BD members that have shared their ideas and input with obviously updating the Binary Destroyer. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have all this great success, because like I said, when I first started, it was just me and my kind of own ideas and knowledge and brain. But when we've got almost 3,000 or 14,000 members giving their ideas and opinions on ways we can improve strategies, and the Binary Destroyer itself, you know, it massively helps me and makes life easier. So yes, I'm not actually going to show you the Binary Destroyer 7.0. It's still being kind of programmed, and we're kind of chucking ideas around with the members, that obviously the BD members and the programmer itself. But we're having a total new revamp of everything. Everything is going to be brand new and changed. So I just want to kind of go through that now. So first of all, we are changing the buy and sell zones. You know, the zones at the top and zones at the bottom, they're getting completely changed. Now, a lot of members were saying that they were moving over time. For instance, you go back in the charts, you know, and you'll find perfect setups like a break and retest of a trend line or support and resistance line. And even though it would look like a perfect setup at the time, okay, going back in the charts, but at the time it happened, okay, it's a different story. You know, it's always easier to go back in time and find perfect setups or find setups that you would potentially take, but in reality and in the now, you probably wouldn't take because they wouldn't have happened. So, and that's to do with either the zones moving or moving averages moving, and just general kind of chart movement and volatility over time. So the new zones are now not going to move what single bit. So if you go back in the charts and you find a perfect setup that happened, let's say 3 or 4 months ago, it will be exactly like that if it was live. So it'll look exactly like it was as it happened now. So yes, the zones are not going to move now, which is incredible. So I'd like to thank a certain amount of BD members for that. It just means now that we can go back in the charts and see the setups that would have actually looked like that in real life trading. So that's a massive improvement. And also with the zones, we have widened them. So we've made the overbought and oversold more extreme, meaning that the signals are going to be slightly more powerful because obviously the zones are going to be wider apart. The more wider they apart, the more oversold and overbought the market is. Now we're also going to include I'm not going to tell you the moving average, but a very small moving average, which I did in fact actually miss off the current Binary Destroyer 6.0. If you are a BD member, you'll know what moving average I'm on about when the moving average goes into the zones. You know, it's normally giving us a signal to sell or buy the market. Now this moving average will change color with the trend. So the idea is you load up your charts. If the moving average is green, you know it's an uptrend, you want to be buying the market. If the moving average starts to go red, you know the price is reversing and we're looking for sell trades. So again, that's going to be extremely helpful for beginners out there because you can just look at the charts and know buy the market or sell the market. Now we're also going to change the arrows slightly. A lot of members, like I know a lot of BD members out there, like to set their Binary Destroyer up on a VPS and kind of remotely get it to send them signals to their phones or emails or to their Telegram, for instance. So we're going to slightly tweak the arrows so it gives you better notifications if you're trading the higher time frames. So yes, we haven't actually kind of programmed that. I'm kind of still throwing ideas about that on how we can kind of make the signals more accurate for you. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comment sections. I'll happily kind of go over through them and maybe implement them in the 7.0. Also, we're going to be dropping the trend dash. Now I never use that and I don't think a lot of BD members use that. In fact, I don't even really kind of use that trend dash in any of our strategies, but we're going to drop in the trend dash, and instead we're having a MACD divergence and an RSI divergence, because those two combinations together give us a very extremely powerful signal, especially if we're scalping or swing trading on Forex. And what you want to be doing is obviously waiting for, let's say, a pullback to happen in the market, wait for the divergence on both the RSI and MACD to give us a signal, and then we'd enter the market. So the idea with that is I want to try and get a BD arrow to appear when we get a MACD, when we get diversions on the MACD, diversions on the RSI, and also when we get the price in the buy or sell zone. Hopefully I can get them to kind of work together to give us a signal. So yes, that is the plan. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that video there. I'm going to leave it like a little bit of a teaser for you. So probably the next time you see me will be me live trading with the Binary Destroyer 7.0. So yes, I will see you on my next video.